Welcome back. Well, nothing beats the serenity and beauty of a well-designed lakefront home. The views, as we know, are out of this world, and there's something peaceful about the sound and sight of that gorgeous lake. So if you plan on building a lake home from the ground up, there's some certain things that you want to know. And Bryan Buhr, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to explain. Bryan, welcome back to the show. Great to see you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So talk about the importance of having a real estate agent if you're building out in the lakes area rather than just going and working directly with the builder.
Right. So there's so many benefits of just working with an agent while you're working with a builder. It is a real estate transaction. So usually when you're buying a property, you're not going directly to the seller and negotiating with the seller about the sale of their house. That's why you have agents involved, and having someone to truly represent you is a big deal. The big thing that I like to talk about is there's so many things beyond just bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage that I would like to know about someone to help them build the correct property for them. How long are you going to be in the house? If you're not going to be in the house for a long enough time, does it make sense to even build? Stuff like that, and resale and appraisal issues. A builder will have general knowledge on that for sure. But having someone that is just looking out for you is the advantages are huge. And it not only are the advantages huge, but it can really stop you from making big mistakes that hurt you down the road.
Yeah, plus I want to know, how much beachfront do I have? How long is the walk down to the lake, right? So
right.
How is building in the lakes area different than building in Fargo-Moorhead?
Yeah, and the biggest difference are kind of the things that you're just talking about there is, so the lots are so different. Generally, the builds in lakes area aren't just big developments where you're putting in a ton of houses. It's generally one or two lots getting developed at a time. And then so you have questions like that. How big is my beach? How close to the water can I build? So there's different classifications of lakes. Depending on the classification, that's how close you can build or not. Setback lines, there's so many things that are different. And like I said, the biggest thing is that the lots are so much different. Since the lots are constantly different, what you want to build on them is ever changing. So it's not like you just take this plan and try to move it on several different lots. You're constantly kind of adjusting what you want to build to fit the lot.
I know the lakes is your expertise, but just so you can lay it out for people, why should someone work with you if they want to build a lake home?
Yeah, well, obviously you are right. So the lake expertise, grew up in the lakes area, know the lakes super well. But also a lot of people don't know is that I grew up working with a custom home builder. My wife and I actually built our own homes ourselves from the ground up. So we've done it twice. And the company that I worked with, they were a great company to work because we were very, vertically integrated would be the fancy way of saying. We did a lot of the stuff ourselves. So we did our own foundations, obviously all of our own framing, siding, roofing. So having knowledge in that, but just working with clients, when I used to work with a builder and you'd work with clients and being able to explain how every little change affects things down the line is a really big advantage. There's just, things can be really vague sometimes if you don't have someone that understands both the customer and the builder.
Great stuff, but I got about 30 seconds left. Most importantly, how can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, the easiest way is by cell, 218-850-2004. Just call or text there. Also, our Facebook. If you just look Bryan Buhr on Facebook, Bryan Buhr at Berkshire Hathaway. Also there's links to our YouTube videos. We have so many great information there. Because like you said, limited time, but there's tons more info that I'd love to share with people.
And you hear all these different stories about building homes from the ground up. You've done it twice now. You said with your wife, so maybe you should just do videos just on that. Here's how couples can do this well successfully. So.
Right? Yeah. Well, I would suggest stopping at 2 because it is as much fun as it was. We got kiddos now, and it's something that's totally different. And I will say she worked super hard on it too. I couldn't have done either of those without her. So. You're
a smart man for saying that. She just had nothing to do with it. She did it all. I just said yes, honey.
Right.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We got much more coming up right after this.